when the nutritionist saw it and interrupted us, saying, "Hey guys, w- what is that?" We turned toward the ridge that is usually used as a parking but had been abandoned for months. And all four of us saw that pale humanoid creature crawling along the ground, about 30 meters away, illuminated only by the moonlight. At first, we thought it was a big dog or something like that. That's what it looked like at first glance, but after watching it more carefully, we noticed it had a human shape, but it was completely naked, bald, a uniform white color, and it didn't move like a person crawling, rather moved naturally, all on fours, with its torso completely straight and pressed close to the ground at a decent speed, as if it were just out for a walk, just like us. I wanted to get closer and suggested that my companions start recording with their phones, but instead, they convinced me to leave the area as quick as possible. We couldn't see its face, nor could we tell whether it had or not a tapetum lucidum. It's a part of the eye that some animals have that makes the eyes glow at night when light is reflected from them. I imagine you guys have seen it in cats at night, dogs at night, but us humans, we don't. We don't have that. Finally, after about 5 minutes of brisk walking, we reached Avenida de los Insurgentes, near the Olympic Stadium, and talked about what we had just seen. We never saw the face of that thing, and as good scientists, we concluded that it must have been a homeless person with severe dermatological and psychological problems. But that conclusion doesn't really convince us. Besides sounding forced, it didn't move or look like any human. I wanted to publish this because it won't let me sleep. As a good scientist, I'm skeptical, and I had never believed in myths or legends, which, until that day, I thought belonged to superstitious people without scientific training. But my worldview changed from that day on.